When it comes to shooting whilst faking, we're trying to replicate the movement we've just worked on. Here we see again the rotation around, the head still facing forward, the ball nice and high, good rotation with the forearm pointing upwards and the left shoulder coming around. From above, we can clearly see how the rotation maintains this space between the head and the ball itself. And we can see there how the left shoulder comes around. The following are some considerations to take into account with young shooters. The first is the straight arm. You can see here that as the player fakes, instead of coming around, they simply straighten their arm to try and draw the goalkeeper. When we look from above, we can see why that is. There's practically no rotation of the shoulders, and on the fake in the shot, the ball simply goes from behind to above, and then is released finally on the shot. Sometimes it's hard to see what's actually involved in the action. Here we see a player shooting and it looks like a pretty reasonable shot. But when we slow it down, we see a fundamental problem. And the forearm is pointing inwards, so that when she rotates, it's actually setting her off balance. You can see that her shoulders are pointing downwards on the shot, and she's falling away. It becomes even more clear when we look at it from above. When we slow the shot down, you can see that as the forearm is pointing inwards, the ball is being waved effectively above her head. And there's no rotation around, it's more just up and down. In this section, we want to look at some of the technical elements involved in shooting. The areas we're going to look at are height out of the water, arm position, shoulder rotation, and how still the head is. In this slowed down example, we can see the balance. As she comes up to shoot, we see the distance and the height out of the water, with the left hand and shoulder facing forward, about to rotate. And as the shot comes through, we can see how still the head is facing forward, and the left shoulder rotating around. The following are some of the common faults we see in some of our shooters. As the player goes to catch and fake, we can see the arm being extended straight out. There's no bend in it at all. There's a very little height out of the water, none of the torso is out. And as the player goes to shoot, they're falling off balance. Look at their head position on the shot, it's almost parallel to the water. In this example, there is practically no body rotation. Instead, the shot comes from the movement of the arm. As you can see, the shoulders don't move at all, and again, the arm is straight out on the fake. When we look at the shooting action from behind, we notice a couple of things. First of all, the height out of the water, but also the arm position being bent and the shoulder facing forward and then rotating around. And again, the head is very still on the shot, facing forward and doesn't fall over.
Kom maar, je hoeft niet naar mij te kijken, gewoon doen. Even. Ja. Iets uitzoeken. Yep. Geen ballen tegenhouden. Geen ballen tegenhouden. Je maakt wel een keer extra hoor. En daarna moet iemand keeper nog even Annemiek.